Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. I hope y'all have had a fabulous, fabulous week. I know it's been a long time since I've been on here. I've been doing a lot, y'all moving around a lot, but it's been so much going on. I said, let me go catch up with my babies on YouTube, my peoples on YouTube. Life has been great. And I'm not saying everything's been perfect, but life has been great just because I deemed it to be great. I've chosen for it to be great, regardless of what's going on around me, good or bad. I just chosen to. It's great. It's great to me. But baby, I see since I've been going, child, they've been having yacht fights, all kind of stuff just been going on. Baby, this world is like no other. Good morning. Hey, Miss No More Drama. Where you been? Hey, Roslyn. Hey, Britt. Hey, my love. Y'all not following Brittany Allen Baps? Please do. She's so funny, y'all. She a miss. She trips me out, honey. She keep us laughing, but she talk about serious stuff, but she gonna have you laughing, honey. That's one thing you're gonna be guaranteed to get, a laugh. But y'all, it's so much been going on. I was just sitting around here looking at I don't know if I can even say peach. We'll say like the fruit. It's been a lot going on. Y'all know, like I have, y'all know, of course, this is a no judgment zone, no judgment at all. But I just sit back and I think about it sometimes how people are so quick to put their, talk about their parents, what their parents do wrong, what everybody in the world do wrong. But if you're going to, I just feel like if you're going to put out stuff like that about everybody else, um, we have to make sure that we are holding ourselves accountable as well. What is the things that we do to people that may make them feel a particular type of way or not value us as much as they should. Not saying that we're doing anything, but do any of us as adults ever take the time to ask somebody, am I making you feel a particular type of way? Is there something that I could be doing better? Just to be in your space, the fact that we're sharing a space. Is there anything that I may be doing? See, it's so easy to hold everybody else accountable but self. It's so easy to do that. That is the easiest way out of any situation to blame everything in your life on everybody but you. And I can say this because I come from a life, like I've always said, a very, very, very messed up start. And still just trying to find a finish. Let me tell you something. Like I told y'all before, my mama did not play, okay? She used to, that's maybe that Stitcher Cord was her best friend, okay? Oh, thank you for becoming a new member, Britt. I appreciate you. That Stitcher Cord was her best friend, baby, honey. Sometimes until I bled. But let me tell you something. Not nothing in me would call her the B word. Even in my old age, if she was still here with me, I would walk away before I disrespect her. Only because it's just nowhere in your life that you expect your life to be perfect when you can love on a man and keep giving him chances, chances, chances after he make you so unhappy, but then you curse your mama out like a dog, like she ain't nothing. And regardless of what we've seen up to this point, we saw, regardless of what mama did before then, what we saw was when you had that baby, she was there. Sometimes you have to, how I always say, you can't expect people to give you no more than what they got. A person can only give you what they got. That's mama, daddy, sister, brother, cousin, children. Stop expecting more out of people than what they got. And understand everybody can't make your whole life their priority. That's selfish. That's a selfish way of thinking. I don't care what their title to you is in your life. Everybody got their own life. Even your children one day going to grow up and be grown and gone. So still while you raising them, you got to find time within that aspect to still have a life of your own. Because one day, that, like I said, the children gonna be gone. You can't make every minute, every second of your life about everybody else, and then get mad when you sitting on the outside looking at them, still finding time in their life to do stuff that's just for them. They're not making you and what you got going on forefront in their life. Because again, they still have to live their own life. Y'all sit here watching. I know y'all be saying it ain't good, but baby, that tick for tack, baby, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I gotta ask God for forgiveness. I don't care how nobody judge. Hey, Miss Queen V, I don't care how nobody judge, baby. That tick for tack. You play in my face, I'm gonna play back in yours. See, watching her is the main reason why I can never allow a man to consume so much of me that he means everything to me. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I can't do it. I just can't do it. Call me what you want to call me, baby. I ain't doing it. You playing my face, I'm playing yours. Period. Then they say, well, just leave. Hell, I don't want to leave. I ain't done with him yet. But he gonna feel me. And before I leave, he gonna feel me. Okay. I ain't got time to be sitting here crying and depressed. And like I said, she got all the money in the world. What, allegedly. So if you got money, what? I don't understand. See, that kind of contradict what the world tell you is that the more money you got, the more happier you are. Because I see a lot of people with a whole bunch of money seem way miserable, way more miserable than my broke behind. You understand me? Because see, again, I ain't finna allow nobody to play in my face. I don't care what nobody say. I do not care. Do unto me as you want me to do unto you. Because you play in my face, I'm going to play in you. I don't care nothing about you mad and all that. God, yeah, I understand. God, forgive me, please. As long as God forgive me, I don't care about what nobody earthly say. He know what I'm going to do before I do it. He wired me this way. Yeah, I got free will. I do some stuff, that's not of God. But I know how to go to him and repent, ask for forgiveness. But, baby, let me tell you something. You ain't finna play in my face. You can call me what you want. Oh, she a hoe. She did. She had a husband and she did. The hell with you. He had a wife. What you mean? He had a wife. Only I'm held to a standard, but he ain't. He could play in my face and I'm supposed to forgive. No. And y'all who do choose to forgive, that's on y'all. Y'all choose to sit there and cry and then forgive him and let him come back and he got one up on you. And every time you look at him, some weeks are good, some weeks are bad. Every time you look at him, some days you love him, some days you dislike him. And you got all the mess on him and he ain't got nothing to you. He ain't got no reason to feel like nothing but she loyal. She loyal. The hell with loyalty. You ain't giving it, you ain't getting it. I just ain't the one, y'all. And it could be, y'all can think it's not the way that you think. That's good for you, baby. Good for you. Good morning. Hey, Miss Lieberfo. Good morning. If that's good for you, baby. If you can stand for somebody playing in your face, baby, and you can forgive and you don't got to get your lick back, good for you, baby. You are so mature. You're in the place that I never want to be. Because understand, you play in my face, I'm gonna play back in yours. You know that you got a wife, and I know I got a husband. Okay, we stood in front of that altar. We both made promises to each other before God. He didn't give one to say that because you the man, you can break them, and because you the woman, you supposed to sit home, take care of the kids, take care of the house, have intercourse when he want to, do everything he wants you to do, and all he got to provide is penis and pay half. Let's just say half of the bills, because these days y'all know the men don't pay all the bills no more. Okay, yeah. They don't want to pay all the bills no more, honey. You want them to pay all the bills, baby, then you consider you selfish. Okay, so the man on his own only responsibility is to lay some pipe here now and then. A leopard never change. A leopard spots never change. It is what it is. Exactly. So if you gonna take that, that's exactly my thing, right? Well, me and my husband, we have our bad days because, like I said, we both had indiscretions. But he started it now. He started it. And maybe I shouldn't have met him where he was at, but like I said, that's a maturity level I don't want to reach. I don't care what nobody say. I watched my mom be a fool for a man for plenty years. She crying all the tears while he having all the fun. Where they do that at? No, and I refuse to be her. I don't care what nobody say. I'd rather be alone, just me and my children. When I get tired of feeling like you doing something, and that the moment that I don't want to get back, get back at you, that's the moment it's over. Because I'm tired of playing with you. I'm just at an age I don't want to play no games. Now, I'm at that age now. I tell him all the time, you do anything, it's over. I don't want to get you back. I'm tired. I'm all tired out. Like that song, I'm all cried out over you. Yeah, that's how I feel at this point. And I ain't got time. I ain't got time for nobody coming to me as no woman. Barbara, this is Shirley. No, hell no. Go be with Shirley. I ain't got time. Before I allow a man to make me feel like that, and you constantly, before I have to come on and bash him every day and still lay beside him, y'all, I just don't understand. Now, I have a level of respect for her. But then she said, I got 7 kids. Okay, I got 9. What's next? Uh-huh. You got 7, I got 9. You got way more money than me. Uh-huh. And my husband practically like your husband. Yeah, they don't like, nah, I ain't gonna say practically like, because one thing I can say is he's hands-on with his babies, and he ain't finna be at no casino, no 5 o'clock at night while I'm home laying in the bed. You lying. I know the devil is a liar. Where they do that at? Where they do that at? If we ain't in the casino that time of night gambling together, baby, we ain't in no casino. Nobody in the casino. See, both on one thing, and again, y'all, this is all just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm not judging at all because I'm not in a position to judge. I'm just saying it from what I see. Her mom looks like a African American mama that had to raise her children by, probably single for a little while till she met the stepdaddy. So she was a woman. Never allow yourself to be someone playmate. Exactly, unless you feel like being a playmate. I ain't gonna even say never allow somebody. Some people understand this, y'all. Some women, the majority of women want loyalty and all that. But then you have some women, as they grow with a man, they start feeling the same kind of way. They want to test the waters too. Women are not perfect. All women don't want, they think we all are wired to want a husband, to want to be married. That's stuff that we're taught. We're programmed to feel like that. That's biblical, right? But it's also biblical for a man to have a wife. Once he who finds a wife finds a good thing, right? So if he who finds a wife feel like he want to play in her face, she who finds a husband want to play too. I don't care. We playing together. Everything you do, I'm a reflection of you. I don't care. I don't care what nobody else thinks. See, because I never want to be her. I don't want to be her. Around here, heck no. And then you keep putting them out, let me tell y'all something. I know the internet, and she's such a big person. And I know at the end of the day, y'all, she's capitalizing off all of it. Let's just say that first. Okay? She's capitalizing. While everybody else getting in their feelings about it, this, that, and the third, she capitalizing. It's making her more money. So I respect that. You know what I'm saying? I respect that part of it, right? But the dragging of it is just like, okay, now at this point, okay, chill. One day the kids gonna see it like, come on, chill. You get at the end of the day, kids love their mama. They don't want to see their mama in that space. And the oldest one, Gregory, he has a I think he has a YouTube channel and stuff. Like, you don't want your babies to keep rolling up on that, because what could happen is he can actually, get a hate for his dad. You know what I'm saying? Because it's on Front Street. So at that point, a child, sometimes he can find himself in a battle between his mom and his dad. Like, my mama saying my daddy doing this, which I'm hoping the kids ain't seeing none of it actually in the home. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping whatever they go through in the home, they choose to do it, with not, because she don't seem like, which I don't know. She might be the one that scream and fight and all that. I ain't sure. I don't know. Just in my opinion, she don't seem like the type. But you still have to think, even him, that oldest one, you got to be very careful. Because, he may get to the point his chest going to poke out, honey. He going to be ready to get at his daddy. Because all this stuff you putting out on the internet, because most times sons, they're automatically wired to want to protect their mamas. So that's the part that she need to be a little careful about. Because he's seeing the videos. He's seeing you crying. You know what I'm saying? Even though you may be telling him, don't watch my content, it's everywhere. There's no way he don't see it. So you never wanted to get to a point that's starting to disrupt your home, because that boy going to keep getting older and that chest going to start poking out. And one day he going to stand in front of Wood. You know what I'm saying? One day he going to stand in front of him and he going to have to answer to him about what he doing to his mom. And it's going to be your fault. Because now you're in a position where it's your son and your spouse. And your son he's not trying to be disrespectful. He tired of seeing it once he get to that place. Like, what are you doing to my mama? I'm watching you, tear her down mentally. I'm watching you tear her down. And that may be, you never know, in his mind, he may be fighting with that. I can't wait to become big and strong so I can, go up against my daddy. You never know what these kids be thinking. So that's why I be saying it's very imperative. And I understand, like I said, I understand she's influenced, so that's what she do. But at some point, it's okay to keep a little bit for yourself. Even if you're going to let them come back. You know what I'm saying? And then this is like weekly. Come on, y'all. We grown. This is at least twice a month. Like, come on now. We grown. Listen, I ain't know. When I was younger, now, I ain't gonna lie, my husband got kicked out every weekend. But this was before we got married, but we was together. I used to kick that dude out every weekend. Because he thought he could hang up on the little street with his homeboys and come up in my house anytime in the morning. No, your stuff at the door, get out. You know what I'm saying? You got to go. But then eventually, when I stopped putting him out every weekend, I started to join the fun. He was the one sitting at the crib. Let me get out the door before him. I'm walking in the door 5 a.m. He want to fuss. No, chin up, chest out. Take it like I took it. Chin up, chest out. See, he couldn't put me out because my name was on everything. You know what I'm saying? So all he could do is get it. I'm leaving. I'm going back to my mom. Go. See you later. He gonna leave, stay at the hippie back, son. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't never that much pressure. It wasn't never that much pressure. I'm serious, Queen V. Ain't no pressure. Ain't no pressure about no man. Then somebody made a comment. She might feel like nobody ain't gonna want her to 7 kids. Oh, well, let me tell you something, honey. If you ever listen to this video, yes, they will. Yes, they will. You just gotta stop wearing your hair like that. You know what I'm saying? That orange with the, yeah, you gotta stop doing that. You'll find you one. If you gonna wear your little fro, wear black, you know. You that orange, yeah. You can't be yeah. I'm just hush. But like I said, they gonna want you. Cause every time, like I said, me and him was on and off, and I ain't proud of it, but I ain't ashamed of it either. Every time, we was off, I ain't never had a problem. You know what I'm saying? I was still as attractive as I was, still am. You know what I'm saying? I still pulled them like I pulled them when I had no children. I ain't had no problem. See, she got to build her self-esteem up if that's what she's thinking, baby. You got money. Not saying that all the dudes gonna come for the right reasons. Now, let me put that out there. But they gonna come. Child, please, you know how many dudes sitting right now broke? Can't wait for you to put him out for real? Because they want to be able to come over there so you can help them out and build their life. Not saying you deserve that type of dude, because you don't, but I'm just saying, don't say no, man. Because there's a couple of them out there. They're going to be trying to come. Be ready to rock them babies. Now, I ain't never played that part, though. That's one thing I can say. And my husband can tell you that, too. No, we ain't doing that. They got a daddy. That game we ain't playing. You ain't coming in my house, stand up in my house with my children. I ain't doing none of that now. I don't care what me and him going through. You know what I'm saying? They got a daddy. And I tell him every night, I tell him that right now. If me and you was to separate permanently, I would never have another man. Because he can't live up in my house. Because I got daughters. People these days crazy. You understand? See, he could never live up in my crib. So I would have to be what's the word, y'all? And don't y'all say hoe. Don't play with me. Play with your mammy, not me, not hoe. The other word. Because I ain't said it was going to be multiple. I'm talking about, what I have to be, And don't say late in the night either. Y'all senior people on here, don't play with me. Play with your man, not me. What it is, y'all, when you chill with people, you go on dates, and you chill outside of your house, but you don't bring them to your house. They don't know where you live, that's what it is. Whatever the word is, that go with that, that's it. That's all. That's what I have to be. Because I ain't having no more, man. I ain't never getting in this situation no more. You hear me? Never in my life will I tie myself to another person like this. No, sirree. Because you know what? You know the word. Brittany, find somebody to play with, girl. Brittany, find you somebody. No, for real though. And that's only if I wanted to be bothered with a dude. Because at this point, after being with one on and off for 29 years, I don't want it no more. I'm here to tell y'all that right now. I wouldn't want no more solid relationships where I owe nobody nothing. Well, I got to say, where you going, where you at, why you wearing that, what you do. No, sir. They could keep it. I would never want it again in my life. And I ain't lying. People say, don't let one situation ruin you to no. Keep it. Because it's just too scary out here, honey. They down low, up, down, top down. They want to put their hands on you, honey. They expecting you to build them up. They want you to doggone feed them before you feed your kids. What? Y'all better go. Y'all better go. I ain't interested in it. If this don't work out, that's why I would say God. When God say move, and I understood when she said I prayed for God to pray him out my heart. I remember those prayers. Yep, and he did it too. But you know what I did? Went back. I just said those same prayers. When I was consumed like that. I've never been married, and I'm good on a relationship. Get somebody else to do it. I'm trying to tell you. And these times, that's how you feel. Get somebody else to do it, okay? Get somebody else to sit here and coddle y'all sons. Get somebody else to sit here try to wait on these dudes hand and foot when you still expect me to go half on the bills. No. If I'm going half on the bills, we're going half on everything. And you don't get get punani at your request on a silver platter. Nope. I don't feel like it. You're gonna get a lot of those nights. I don't feel like, I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to be touched. And you know why? Because half of my money gone, because I done help pay half on the bills. So my kunu only half working. It don't work. It don't work whole. It don't work whole no more. When I go half on the bills, my won't only get half. You only get half the month. 15 days out of 30. Maybe 3 out of 30. Shoot. When my pockets feeling light, my kunu under construction. I ain't got time. Yeah, you gotta stop that. Stop trying to tell women how to be women and women what they supposed to do, and these men ain't held to no standards. They don't supposed to do nothing but show up. Just lay there. Just to say you got a husband. Or just to say you got a boyfriend. Or a baby daddy. Girl, please. And hey, Miss Roro. Girl, bye. I'm telling you, you could be happy by yourself. Me and him separated, and between us, the longest separation we had between one another was 4 years, honey. And I got a piece of peace. Okay, I went to sleep when I wanted to. I ain't had to worry about nobody pooping in the bathroom in my room and me having to smell it. It was a lot of stuff that I did not miss. You understand me? A lot of stuff I did not miss. Okay? And once you get that little sense of peace, baby, and you go back to the relationship, you move different. Because, you be like, shoot, I'm fine. I can be fine by myself now, Ninja. I ain't finna take too much. I ain't finna take too much of this. You gonna find you somebody to play with. You know what I'm saying? You don't even feel the same. You know what I'm saying? Your chin up, chest out. He be a little nervous because he be like, man, she got the taste of the free life. I got to be cautious. They move a little different. Once they can see that you can make it without them, they move a little different when they get that little test. And that's maybe what she need to do for him. Go for some years, girl. Live your life, honey. You got money. Get a nanny, get a maid, and get it together. Get a nanny, get a maid, and get over it. And then they be talking because his word. Let me tell you something. Ain't there Dino in this world that altered the way I feel about me. Understand the things that I accepted from mine is because I loved him. It had nothing to do with what was between his legs. Because those are served a dime a dozen. Trust me. It had nothing to do with that. Just like Kunu is. So I'll never understand how a woman allow a piece of penis to make her head go crazy. Girl, you can't love yourself because at the end of the day, it hurt anyway. Shoot, that junk hurt. Somebody pounding on you, even though that going all fast. The hell you going so fast for? Slow down. Hell, we got all night. Beating on my guts and my ovaries. I done had 9 doggone children. Slow down. Hey, Tips World. You got to slow down. Be gentle with that thing. Any minute it could break. It done had 9 children. You got to slow down, Got to be careful. Be gentle. Caution sign. Yeah, get them. Yeah, get a nanny, get a maid, and get over it. Shoot. I don't be having time for that now. Yeah, they got to be real. Then get on here disrespecting your mama like that. Girl, as many whoopings as my mama gave me, baby, let me tell you something. I'll do anything in this world to have her standing in front of me right now, even for 24 hours. I wouldn't even bring up nothing that she's done to me in my past. Y'all that be treating y'all mamas crazy. I'm telling you gon' cry. You gon' pay me in tears. When God bring her home, he gonna whoop your ass. Keep playing with y'all mamas. Keep playing with y'all mamas now. Around here thinking it's okay to call them out their name and stuff. God gonna humble your behind. I'm telling you, God, hey, can't nobody humble you like God. Better chill out with that. If you can forgive a man, you can forgive your mama. And the whole world ain't got to know your mama indiscretions. That's your doggone mama. You are a reflection of her. I'd rather she good or bad. Some of that's in you. It's in you. No, you trust me. Some of that's in you. You got to chill on your mom dukes, man. Go on there if they help her roll some of them salmon patties and stuff over there. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to bash your mama. I don't respect that. Can't respect that. And anybody who do respect that, you ain't true. I don't care what her mama did to her. That's between her and her mama. Heal. Talk to your mom. You and your mom go to counselor just like you want to go to counselor with that ragged behind ninja. Go to some counsel with your mama. Y'all go ahead and air it all out, because at the end of the day, she can't fix nothing that she broke back then. All y'all can do is try to move on from here. You keep bringing up living in the midst of that childhood where you went. If I waddled in my childhood, y'all, I'll probably be dried up like a grapefruit if I waddled, because I had a bad childhood. If I sit around and let everything from my childhood be the motivation for the way I operate, y'all, I would have been gone a long time ago. Because a lot of us have had hard childhoods. But at the end of it, we have to look at the bigger picture. God brought us through for a reason. Your life still has a purpose. But let me tell you something. God not going to elevate you to the next level in life thinking you got to beat your mama down to get there. She's the creator of you, whether she's good or bad. Understand, learn more about her childhood. Ask her, Mama, why you felt this way about me? Why you did this or why you did that? Because at the end of the day, these two people got two different stories, y'all. So I just choose not to take a side, because the mama like, you a lie. And the truth ain't in you. And she like, well, you a lie. Ooh, y'all, when she took it so low to say that her mama a lie about what happened with her, y'all know, like, I've said it before about what happened to me as a child. For her to say that, baby, those two things are not the same at all. How dare you? Now, that is at the moment where she pissed me off. Do you think that she did treat you that bad? Then maybe that's why. Because she was hurt as a child. In her most vulnerable state, she was hurt. Her innocence was taken from her by allegedly her own father. I think that's what she said. Maybe that's why she couldn't be the mama that you needed her to be. Show her some grace. But that was never nothing for you to throw back up in her face and say that just because she said you ain't stay at somebody's house for weeks, you bring that up and you throw her in that face and you weaponize that. How dare you? Now that made you a piece of yeah. Yeah, that made you, out of everything in this world that you've said, everything in this world that you posted, when you said that, that was some evil mess to say. Like, you took that to a whole nother level to weaponize that. And you, baby, let me shut up. Let me tell you something. Be careful what you put your mouth on. I'm just gonna say that. Hey, the life of Patricia Stevenson. Hey, how you doing, Miss Stevens? I'm talking Stevenson. Like, you don't weaponize nothing like that. That's something that you never throw back in nobody's face. Like, never in your life do you stoop that low and be that demonic to say some mess like that, even when you got children. You don't do stuff like that. You don't say stuff like that. Because that's never okay. The traumas from that, people carry into their adulthood. Speaking from experience. You try your best to heal from that. I don't care how many people that you talk to. It don't take the pain from it happening, even when you such an innocent baby and you feel like you should be protected. Nobody around you should hurt you or want to hurt you. And it happens. Like, you grow into your adulthood with that same pain. Like, y'all, that's hard to heal from. So for somebody to weaponize that, even your own child, I know that was hard for her mama, but her mama still stood tall. And her mama still came on. Hey, everybody, hit the like button, please. Yes, y'all, please hit the like button. Thank you, Britt. Brittany, I couldn't comment on your live, but I caught the replay. Brittany is a trip, child. Yeah, y'all, to weaponize that against your own mama, like, y'all got real problems. And the problem ain't just with your mama. Baby, you got some issues. If you a mama with 7 kids and you could ever weaponize something like that, baby, it's a bigger problem. You got a problem. And the fact that you could say that shows us, anybody with a right mind shows us that your family and your husband ain't the only issue, ain't the only problem in this scenario. Baby, you cut deep. Your mouth cut deep, baby. You go in the dirt, dirty with it. And the way that you're so comfortable talking about them on live tells us that, yeah, your mouth may be the reason why nobody don't want to be around you. Your mouth may be what's preventing, the children from getting the love and care that they need. It may be, and it may be not, y'all. But you got to understand, the stuff that you can say out of your mouth and you comfortable saying out your mouth shows that it's a family issue. All y'all cray. All y'all cray allegedly, in my opinion, whatever you're supposed to say. But I said what I said. All y'all something. All y'all are something. Everybody. And your mama seemed like she's a very strong-willed black woman. You hear me? She look like one of them back in the day black women. Y'all know them black women that when you look at them, they kind of radiate power. They radiate poise. They radiate that they deem respect. Her mama give off that. I ain't even finna lie. Thank you. I did hit the like button. It's, I sub to your channel. Thank you so much, Delightful Patricia Stevens. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Her mama give off that. When I look at her, I was kind of scared. You know, that's the kind of, she look like that mom that'll come up to the school and tell you hip up. If they call up there and say you acting up in school, her mama give off that. So, you know, her mama give off strength. So as much as she sit here and try to beat her down, only people that's going to agree with her is these new age children. They don't think that they owe nobody no respect. Because any real people, even our age, 40 and over, y'all can look at that woman and tell that that woman wasn't that bad. But it would be the same thing. And when I say ain't that bad, I mean ain't that bad from what we were taught parents were supposed to be. It was what a lot of other black children were going through. Single mamas who had to, you know, drop you. Some of us was at our nana's houses for weeks and weeks at a time. Y'all know the single mama that's just trying to get it together, trying to figure out life. Of course, you have to separate from your kids sometimes. Healing and elevate and take separation sometimes. And sometimes you have to leave your babies behind. It was a time when my mama had to leave us behind. She was getting out of an abusive relationship. She had to leave us behind to go find us a house in another state. And she came back for her babies once that summer was over. We was somewhere the whole summer. Did I hate her for it? No, because what we was going to was better than what we was coming from. Stop beating people down for their process and their journey. Because we parents and everybody said, well, you shouldn't have children. Oh, please. A lot of people, you know, who are you to say we shouldn't have children? A lot of people go through, God given to you, that's his decision. But he gonna also equip you with all the tools that you need to take care of those babies. But you got to be willing to be open-minded and listen and accept what he give you. I don't believe she was that bad at all. Me neither. I don't think so. Thank you, Tip, for sharing the live. I don't think she was that bad either. I look at that woman. I watched the way she talked. And even with, you know, her relationship with her son, I don't think it was that bad. I think her and her daughter are two in the same. Let me tell you something about mamas and daughters. Sometimes mama and daughters are too much alike, so they bump heads, right? For the fact that she feel comfortable even calling her mama the B word, girl, she couldn't have been that bad. Because see, if she would have been that bad, you would have still been into adulthood, remembering what happened as a child, and you'd have been scared to call her the B word. That tells us alone that she wasn't too stern of a mama. Because let me tell you something. And my mom was living right now today, and I call her the B word. She'd have been at my door. Let's get it. Okay? If she was that bad, ain't no way I'll leave my kids with her. Exactly. Exactly. If she was that bad, you wouldn't trust her in the presence of your children alone. So we got to be honest. All money ain't good money. You understand? I understand that they get, you know, they gamble. So I don't know, you know, their financial, I ain't in their pockets because what they getting ain't helping me nor hurting me. But what I'm saying is all money ain't good money. If you got to demean your family, the people on this internet ain't gonna watch them sure. The people on this internet, God forbid something happen to you right now, the people on this internet ain't gonna be the one to take you to the hospital. Ain't gonna be one in the hospital caring for you. Not these people on this internet. Like, don't, you know, some people gotta understand, you know, you can't go too far. You know what I'm saying? Money can't be your motivation for everything. Like, you gotta have boundaries. Okay, I know you spit. I know you spit. But just stop doing it. You can't keep doing it. Child, her dad done taught her how to, you know how, because she got a little cold, so when she cough up mucus, he done taught her to spit it out, which is a great thing. But, y'all, she literally goes to the bathroom every 2 seconds, spitting in the toilet, flushing, spitting, flushing, spitting. Girl, please. I told him, child, you should never taught her that. You should have never taught it to her, because, baby, it just goes on and on. What do? Yeah, you can have. You want to tell everybody, hey, Kiki? Say hey. Say good morning.
Hey, good morning.
If she was that, yeah, you know, you leave your babies with her, I'm sure. And like she said, her grandchildren love her. So clearly, if her grandchildren love her, and you know what? And then let me say this too: a lot of times, us mamas, we got it wrong, right? We got it wrong because we lived to the way society told us our children were supposed to be raised. Brit Brit say, hey, Kiki, or that's Miss Brit Brit. Miss Brit Brit. That's Miss Brit Brit. That's Katie mama. Yeah, Katie mom. Okay. Miss Tip said, hey.
Hey.
But let me tell you, a lot of us got it wrong, right? Because we raised our children the way our big moms and our mamas raised us, right? Not knowing that these new children that we were having was going to be totally different from us, right? They was going to come out more mature. They was going to come out more into stuff because, of course, they came into a world with electronics, a lot of stuff that we didn't have, right? So a lot of our relationships were built off us actually being there, right? Hands on, learning each other, growing with each other, learning from each other. These days, it ain't like that, right? These children are built, these children have electronics, like she's like Kiki too, and she can use a cell phone, iPad better than me. But what I'm saying, they built different, right? But the only thing, we were raised on discipline, 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 discipline. We were so busy disciplining that we forgot the imperative things that children need. The actual, sometimes the hands-on love that some children you have to love different than others. Some children you have to help more than your other children. It was all the same thing for all of them, knowing, not understanding that some of them may be receptive of what you putting down and some of them may not, right? Some of them are actually in their mind thinking you hate them, right? Because of the way you treat them. But this is the only way you know how, because it was the way Big Mom raised you or your mama raised you. And so you came on and you raised your children like that, right? So then what turns around and happens is once that light bulb finally go on, you understand what you did wrong, right? Because hopefully you the type of mom, when your kids get older, you sit down and have those conversations. Is there anything I could have done better as a mom to you, the way you feel, right? Regardless of how I feel, how you feel. And they tell you different things, right? Then one day you blessed with grandchildren, right? So you get blessed with your grandchildren. So you like, okay, everything that I did wrong with their mom or dad, I'm not gonna do the same with my grandchildren, right? So it opens up a whole nother avenue of love, a totally different type of love that I can't even explain, right? And that's just like they asked me why I let my granddaughters, I allow them to be they're very expressive, right? The only thing I don't like that my grandbaby says that I be working on with, she said, you better. And still, I'm a grown woman. I'm still me. So I'm like, when I hear the word "you better," I automatically ready to bust move. Because who the hell you talking to? You don't tell me what I better do. You feel me? But I can't come at her like that. She 5. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that to her. I be wanting to push her down. But we working on trying to get that out of her category, out of her vocabulary. Because I don't like that. Don't tell me what I better do. I don't care who you are, right? But outside of that, when she's upset and she speaks loudly or she expresses herself, I sit down and listen, right? And everybody, oh, that's disrespectful. No, it's not, because for one, she's not cursing. She's expressing herself. And sometimes it's good to let them express themselves because you know just how far they'll go, right? If you never allowed your child to have a voice or be expressive, how do you know how far they'll go? I like to see how far they'll go, right? So once they go to the lengths that I know how far they go, then I know what to check. Then I know how I have to grandparent them, right? Then I know what I have to correct her on. That's why I allow her to be her. But understand, when she go too far, let her know you went too far. Find somebody to play with. I'm not your mammy. Go play with your mama, not me. I do those kind of things, right? But in the midst of it, I allow her to express herself because my children would be, you know, I never was the one that would be seen, not heard. And I never inserted, if they got a whooping in my house, baby, understand, they got thousands and thousands of warnings before I decided to lay my hands on them now. Because I know as a child, my mama whooped me, even as bad as she whooped me. I don't think it did. It ain't stopped me from doing what she whooped me for. It just, I knew next time, girl, you got to be a little slicker because if she catches, she going to tear that hip up. So I just still did it. She just never found out again. So that's why I said people that say whoopings work, they don't. Stop. Be honest with yourself. Stop lying. You're lying. Stop. Get that slave mentality out your head. It's a lie. It does not work. Not saying that some kids don't need it, but stop saying that is the end all be all, because it does not work. You was a child before, and ain't no whoopings ain't stop you from doing nothing. Whoopings just taught you how to be deceptive. Whoopings just taught you how to hide who you really were. Whippings just taught you to be one person inside the house, and once you, because you'll get a whooping. But as soon as you got outside and got free away from mom and dad, a child, you was a totally different child. Stop playing with yourself. Be honest with yourself. That's the first step in growth. Be honest with yourself, right? So, like I said, the mama, she said how much her grandparents, and I say all that to say this. She said how much her grandchildren love her, right? That's her second chance. Why are you stopping her from her second chance? That's her second chance. That's her chance to get it right. You've been openly expressive about everything that she did wrong with you, right? So she want to get it right with your babies. Allow her to. You know what I'm saying? Why? Then you say, well, every time my mama keep my children, I pay her thousands of dollars. And the mom said, I never asked her to pay me. Why the hell when she take thousands of dollars? Hell, you paying $1,000, bring them over here. I put them out in the yard with all the rest of them. I invite all the grandchildren over. Y'all they'll be outside till they start dropping in the yard. Now that not that little baby. Now I ain't rocking no little baby. You gotta keep that one. But the other ones, for thousands of dollars, bring them over her. Girl, bye. If you offer somebody $1,000, your mama ain't rich. Why wouldn't she take it? She not in your position. Why wouldn't she take it? That don't make her a bad woman because she take money for keeping them grandchildren. Them her grandchildren, not her children. That lady children grown. So if you offer me thousands of dollars to keep your children, baby, bring them on over her. Whatever I had going on, baby, even if I had to go to work, baby, I can call out because you done paid me for the day. So y'all like stop. Like it just be little stuff that people don't try to tear apart. Like, come on, y'all. Somebody offer you $1,000 to keep them children, say you ain't gonna keep them. Probably more than what your paycheck about to be Friday. Like y'all, come on, let's keep it gangster. Let's keep, like my brother said, keep it gangster, stay hood. Like, come on. Now again, nothing is to be judgmental, but y'all know how I am about mamas. I don't like nobody disrespecting their mama. I don't care if you got the worst mama. You know why I can say that? Because I've been a woman. I've been a child that's been able to love and lose minds, and know that not one of y'all under the sound of my voice is exempt from losing yours. You got to be careful. Like I said, again, she can only give you what she got. That's it. Stop expecting more than that. If you have childhood traumas, go work on them. And if you need her help along the way to try to, if you think it's anything in you that she broke that she can heal, let her heal it. And get her the help that she needs to be receptive of what you putting down. Be receptive of how you feel. So hopefully anything that she's compressed and just don't remember doing, because she's older as a mom, help her bring it back to the surface so y'all can go ahead and deal with it. A mother and daughter relationship, y'all are forced together. Y'all be more stronger together than y'all will be apart. Because as you see, that man up and down, up and down, up and down. But that mama, not saying that she gonna rock your babies every day, 7 days a week for you to work or nothing, because I wouldn't either. Baby, if I ain't had 9 children of my own, baby, ain't nobody bring no 7 children to my house. Not for me to watch. I'm here to tell you that right now. Let's just all keep it gangster, stay hood now. Let's keep it real. Keep it realer than real. You're not dropping no 7 children off to my house. I'm here listening, getting dressed to go see my grandma and give her some kisses. That's right, Bria. You give her a big old hug. And you so blessed to still have her. I wish I had my big mom. You make sure you cherish every minute with her. Let's keep it real, y'all. Even y'all got family members that y'all know need some help. They got to work and all, and you ain't like, I ain't rocking no babies. Let's keep it gangster now. Let's be real with this. 7 headed kids. Baby, let me tell you something. I got 9. And ain't nobody can say they done kept all 9 of my children at once. They'll say, when I had to go somewhere, I go to work and couldn't find, I've been blessed enough that, I've been blessed enough that me and my husband, we always took different shifts. He in the daytime, I'm at night. So we keep our own children. You know what I'm saying? And a couple times that we may need somebody to keep them, they had to be split up. They're like, I take 1 or 2 of them, or this one and that one could come over here. But ain't nobody never took all 9 children at the same time. And I ain't never got mad about that. Because I know I ain't finna keep no 9 children at one time. Who? Ain't nobody keeping all them children. If they ain't had them and they ain't got to keep them. But stop using the fact that you got 7 children to victimize yourself. You know what I'm saying? Why would I use the fact that I got 9 children for somebody to feel sorry for me? For what? I had fun making them 9 children. Well, why would I try to use it now as a victim mindset? Because I got 9 children, the world's supposed to feel sorry for me, baby. That's a blessing. That means you're a powerful woman. Act like it. The fact that you bear 9 children, you bear 7 children, you're a strong woman. Act like it. That don't make you a victim. That make you powerful. Stop using that. Stop using. Okay, you got 9 children. I mean, you got 7 children. Okay, you know, listen to a little bit of too much R. Kelly, you know, because R. Kelly made a lot of my babies. At least the first 5 or 6. I should have stopped listening to that man a long time. Yeah, that 12 play. Yep, I remember. Butter Love. Yeah. What else it was? You know, yep. Them Yin Yang, yeah, Yin Yang twins, yep. Bedroom Boom, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm sorry. I start reminiscing, but yeah, you know, and I was in, you know, no, that ain't nothing to be sorry about. They hear you, they're a blessing. Every child is a blessing, baby. Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do, because like I said, you got a one little girl, and what you never wanted to. One thing I've always prided myself in as a parent is never allowing my children to see me weep. No matter what I was going through, I can't stand for my children to see me cry. I can't stand for my children to see me sick. I can't stand for my children to see me in any weakened state, because I always want them to be strong. I never want them to allow the trials and tribulations of this world to get them down. I always teach them that anything that you go through in this life, if mom and daddy can't help you, you go to God, because he can help you more than we can. But you may bend a little bit, but you never break. I pride myself in instilling strength in my children. So I got to lead by example. Even when me and their daddies done broke up, they'll tell you right now, they ain't never seen me cry. They ain't never seen me cry about no ninja. I don't care. They ain't never seen me cry behind their dad. Cry for what? Even though probably when they walked out of the room, I was like, oh, I'm so tired of him. God, please take this nigga out. I'm so sick of him. I'm sick of him doing me like this. They ain't gonna see it. If they walked in while he was getting put out, all they heard me say was, and don't get to crying. You want to see him, go to your grandma's house, because that's where he going. But soon as the house calmed down, baby, he's either in that shower, on my knees crying to the Lord, or in my bed crying, but not in front of them children. Like these videos, you gotta understand, these videos that you're doing, that little girl one day gonna grow up and see, and she gonna maybe think that she's supposed to take all that from a ninja because she watch you take it, and it's on camera, it's recorded. You got one girl, one, and she's growing up in a world with men or something else. It's imperative that you display strength to her. It's imperative. Like, that's just the only thing. And I understand it's some money. You can't tell nobody how to make their money. Again, it's just my opinion. Hopefully one day she never grow up and see the videos and never think that she's supposed to endure all that. Never think that she's supposed to allow a man to put her through all that. You're supposed to keep trying and trying and trying until you'd allow this man to consume every inch of you. This man that killed everything, even your spirit. But you're supposed to keep trying, because you're a woman with 7 kids divorcing your husband. The devil is a lie. The devil is a liar. No, it's a no for me. But if it's a yes for you, baby, let it be a yes for you. Like I said, I can't tell nobody what to do with their life again. It's all my opinion. Child, I'd have been took that ninja up and through there. You hear me? Ooh, woo! He would have had some content. I wouldn't have been the only one with content, baby. That ninja would have had some content playing around with me. Y'all be like, oh, she's so wrong with her dirty. Yeah, your mama. Where y'all was? Where y'all antennas when this dude was dragging me through the mud? Where was y'all antennas when I'm at home with all these children, 5 o'clock in the morning, he out at the casino? Where was y'all antennas when I'm sitting here dyeing my hair orange, you know what I'm saying? Acting like a clown and, looking like one. Well, what was y'all antennas when this man was ripping me up from the top of my head to the soles of my feet? Where was y'all antennas when I was on here crying and hooping and hollering, eating 1,000 meals in one setting? Where was y'all? It was all on display. Where was y'all antennas when I was going through all that? Tell me. Y'all got so much of an opinion now because I gave him back what he gave me. What was y'all antennas? Did I deserve all the things that I had to consume? That's why it's very good to live your life not caring about what people say, because I don't care. People tell you straight up and down. It is what it is. If I did it, I stand on it. Who are you? If I did it, I stand on it, because you don't want to get nobody back. You want to let everybody play in your face. You want to be the last one always crying. Go ahead, do you, boo. I ain't judging you. Do you cry? You a river. I ain't. Baby, if I'm crying, we crying together. That's that. These niggas play too much these days to keep allowing a man to play in your face. Ain't nobody got time for that. Then you got children that need you to be strong for them. You can't be strong for them because you worried about a ninja. Girl, oh, baby, I'm just so frustrated. I ain't frustrated for real because, girl, it ain't my business. I ain't that into it. But I'm just saying, it's hard to see, though. I ain't even finna flex nor front. It's hard to see another woman going through that. As a black woman, honey, it's hard to watch that woman go through it. And I actually like her content, you know, and I like I said, I don't see how enough to judge her. A lot of us done went through what she going through. We just handled it different. But to allow that weakness, I don't respect. I don't care. I don't respect it. Because I can't even see how it happens. I ain't wired like that. So that weakness over a ninja when there's a million of them out here, I don't get it. And you rich. You got everything working for you. You got everything working for you. Ain't no way. Like 2 + 2 ain't equaling 4. Your 2 + 2 equaling 27. What the hell wrong with you? Wake up. Girl, please. Rich. I wish a ninja would. Don't. Child, I'm here broke. Play with me while I'm rich. Baby. Mm-mm. Don't play with me with no money. Shoot. Baby. Bye. Like I said, I ain't judging her though. Love her, love her content. She got some beautiful children. I think that's what attracted me to her, to see another woman with a lot of children. I like to see women with a lot of children because that's the life I know. So I like to watch that, even ones without a lot of children. But I think that's what attracted me to the content. But it's that one thing she said about her mama that just got me up in the air. I don't like that. To victimize her mother's assault. I don't like that. That's the only thing that got me kind of looking at her sideways like, boy, you evil. You an evil specimen of a woman. So then that makes me question everything else that I at once feel sorry for you about. The fact that you would victimize your own mother. Use her, that happening to her, using that against her. Oh yeah, you a special kind of evil. I don't care what nobody say. And ain't nobody can make that right. Can't nobody. How can you compare her saying that you didn't stay with a woman for weeks to you weaponizing her assault as a child? Anybody that think that's right, please put a 1 in the chat so I can block the hell out you, because you crazy. You crazy too. Put a 1 in the chat, please. I don't care. I don't care if it's just 2 of us over here. Y'all know over here we keep it real. We keep it real raw and uncut. I ain't got time. If you believe that she was right for saying that about her mama, baby, please get on through, because you crazy. Something ain't right about you. Because those 2 things had no bearing on each other. They didn't even compare to each other. It was no reason for her to say that. I'm very quite sure your mom did a lot of other things in life that you could have used as a hit back for her saying that you a liar. You didn't have to use that, sister. Like that you's a dirty specimen of a woman for saying that. Like yeah. Yeah, ain't even no comeback for that. Your mama need to be the one doing content saying I'm cutting her off and this, that, and the third. But that woman ain't even, she's standing. I love a woman that can stand in her position. She don't let her position get shaken, even by her child. I don't care how old you is, girl. You my child. There's nothing in this world that you could give me to compare to what I gave to you. So that means I don't have to stoop to your level. Girl, you going through enough. You broken. Go heal somewhere. Go get the help you need. I'm so glad. That's how I think her mama feel. Like, girl, go get the help you need. I ain't got time for that. But it's still dirty. It's dirty. That's low down. That's low down. You hear me? That's low down on another level. I would never take it that far. I don't care how mad I get, y'all. We got to have boundaries, y'all, to what we say. Because you don't understand. All right, what you put your mouth on, be careful. Be careful with what you put your mouth on. Carmen got everybody's address. I don't care how mad you get. Be careful about the things that you say. Even when somebody hurt you. You know, sometimes, and if you say something that you don't mean and you just said it out of hurt, go to God and repent for it to make sure it don't never show up at your front door. We got to make sure that we repent. We got to make sure that we, are open to people telling us when we hurt them. So we can try to fix it early. So people don't walk around with traumas caused by us. Because even as adults, we can still get traumas. A lot of us deal with childhood traumas, but as adults, you can still have traumas too. You got triggers, you got traumas. It depends on how strong you are as a person. But just try your best to be a good person to people. Y'all forgive people. We got to. Life is life, y'all. People dropping off here like flies. Just choose to be happy despite of what's going on around you. Choose your happiness. Stop choosing to just wallow in all the things that's going wrong in your life and rejoice for the things that are going right. Everything that she's mentioned can be fixed. But you want to wallow in the misery because you victimizing yourself. You say, I'm not a victim to hell. Do you really believe that? Because if you believe that you're not a victim, you'll stop living there. You'll stop living in a victim mindset. If you really believe you're not a victim, you'll stop. And even if you want to talk about what's going on in your life, it won't come with tears. It wouldn't come with all them tears and all that extra stuff, cutting all your hair off and all that. Listen, I ain't going bald for near Ninja. I got boundaries now, Ninja. I ain't cutting. I don't think I'm gonna cut my nails off so we can box. Now you get on my nerves too much, but I ain't cutting my hair. I'm not cutting my hair now. My hair did nothing to me. I ain't doing it. Now, enough is enough. Somebody got to say something. Either you're a victim or you ain't. You want us to treat you like a victim or you don't. Because hell, if I see somebody sit here crying tears, born by the river, crying so much, born by the river looking ass, just crying and crying and crying, you a victim. So I feel like I got to try to fix you. I feel like I got to hold you. I want to hug you. That's victim. That's being a victim. You're a victim of how your husband treated you. You're a victim of how your mother treated you as a child. That's what you seem, not a conqueror. You look at a kind of victimish to me. So I need to know what, I'm confused about what you want. You can have them, baby. Yeah, you can have the whole thing. I'm confused. You confused me now, and I don't like to be confused. You're making me, like, what's they say? You're making me think a lot. You're making me think a lot now. Goddamn, stop. Which I gotta know. You making me think a lot. Stop. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we gotta figure this out. What it is, you a victim or you're not now? I need you to make that clear. You can't keep saying, no, I'm not a victim. No, I don't want y'all to feel sorry for me. But then you get on here and say, everybody treat me so bad. I'm just so tired. I want to run away. You crying. Every human, and I'm not making fun of it at all. I'm just saying what be happening. Okay, so when you're doing all that, all of us automatically want to give you a hug. Like, I don't know, you making me think a lot. I don't like it. I don't be knowing what the hell be going on, y'all. I don't be knowing. I be confused. I don't like to be confused. You know what I'm saying? Her content confuses me. Cause then that's just like you broke up, you got back together, then y'all was in the store shopping. And some things you can love yourself. And let me tell you something. I am a medium BBW, right? And I'm gonna keep it all the way gangster, y'all. Keep it all the way real. You know what, hell no, y'all. Some of y'all might be too sensitive. I'm just gonna shut up on that. But girdles, they work. The big draw, the girdle draw. They even got girdle draws. That's all. Some things, some outfits, require them. That's all I'm saying. Don't get out of there. Some of them require them, and it's okay to put them on sometimes. And you can love yourself fully, but still. And some things, baby, let it go. Get over here. And some things, we just gotta take a little bit of, if we're gonna wear a bodycon dress, we want to put a little bit in the, you know, in a little, you know, little girdle, Keisha K or wraps. I got some if you want some. Just a lot of, it just depends on how we want to look. And it has nothing to do with not loving your body, right? It's just about how you want to look as a woman, right? I have a fupa, right? If I have on bodycon dress, I don't need my fupa covering my coochie. That's all, and that's all I'm saying. I'm gonna strap it up. You ain't gonna know I got a fupa. And I'm gonna strap that thing down so bad you gonna think my stomach flat. You like, oh girl, nah, sure you look good, girl, flat stomach, girl, how you do it? And I'm be like, Keisha, thanks to Keisha K oil, waist knot, you know, and my husband because he helped me tie it real tight. And that's all and that's all I'm saying. I'm gonna this fupa, it ain't, I control the fupa don't control me. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't gonna just hang everywhere all the time. Sometimes I'm gonna put you up. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you're gonna get put up, depending on how sexy I was trying to look. Sometimes I'm gonna let you hang and swing, but sometimes you gotta go chill. You know what I'm saying? This particular event you are not invited to, so I'm gonna put you up. Depends on, like I said, where my mind at that day, because my foop will be fooping. I'm just saying, love yourself. Like I said, love yourself. You don't have to prove to anyone that you love yourself by you still, when you look in the mirror, what look good, right? You can love yourself and still, put your best into dressing yourself up, Like my arms jiggle, ain't nothing gonna save that but long sleeves. So in the summer, I let them hang and bang and swing. When I clap my hands, the bottom of my arms hit before the top of my arms. I'm okay with that. They my arms. Some people ain't even got arms. I'm okay. Oh, don't laugh, because this ain't got nothing to do with you. Say you in my business. Y'all gonna leave my arms alone, all y'all. But it happens. Even my 2-year-old, she laugh at it. They think it's funny. They call them the bat wings. It's okay. The bottom hit before the top. And so in the summer they get free. They be bad. But in the winter, I put on long sleeves. I can put on long sleeve shirts. They don't get the bad as much. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Don't mean I love them any less. I'm very grateful for them. I love them because, like I said, some people don't have arms. I'd rather have bad arms than no arms. You know what I'm saying? So I still love myself, but when I'm trying to really put that shit on, my battens ain't finna be batting. That's why I just think if she just really did, she got a sister that do hair, girl. Ooh, see, she got everything working for her. And that's why I be pissed off. You got everything working in your favor, yet you still complain. Yet you still wallow in everything wrong when you got so much working for you. That's right. That's ungrateful. And like I said, no money in the world can buy peace. No money in the world can buy your energy, all that good stuff. I respect that. But still, as a woman, you have a choice. A woman and a man, you have a choice of what you allow in your space. You have a choice. I don't give a dog on if I got 36 kids. If it ain't you no more, it just ain't you. And at the end of the day, you can actually find happiness totally alone. So the fact that you even feel like you can't be alone, I feel like that's a deeper issue. You got an issue with you. You're not happy with who you are as a person because you can't be in your own company. Stop. You can't be in your own company. So that's another big thing. Because if you could be in your own company, a lot of people that you've allowed in your space for way too long, at your old age now, you'd have been able to exit them out your life. Like, I ain't got time. But you don't want to be in your own company. So that just goes to show that it may not be everybody else. It may be a little bit of you too. So why don't everybody just get together, lay it on the line, what they don't like about each other. Everybody in discretion, and y'all fix it as a family. Your husband, your mama, your brother, your sister. All y'all get together as a family and fix it. Life too short to keep wallowing in it. You coming on here bashing your family, bro. Like, come on, that's your family. These people, we don't know you for real. Like, them people know you for real. Them people could be choosing to turn around and do the exact same thing to you that you do to them. That's why I do respect them too, though. Hey, Miss Glam to Gam, Miss Kim. Y'all, if y'all not following Miss Glam to Gam, please do, honey. She gonna worship. She gonna give you everything that you need, baby. And she gonna give you some laughter, honey. And she gonna on your ass, too, if you bother, okay? Great content. I love Miss Glam to Gam. But yeah, you gotta give a little. Understand that the problem may not be with everybody. The problem just may be with you, too. It ain't everybody else's fault. Because you even sound like sometimes that you regret having 7 children. I don't care what nobody say. Sometimes you said, you be like, and with these kids, girl, sometimes you said, now, all them footstep kids, I know all about it too. Having them footsteps like that, it can be hard. But again, you had a choice, you know? So stop wallowing in the things in your life that you feel like that ain't going right. You have everything that you need. You have all the tools that you need to right your wrongs. If it's the kids, pay for a nanny, pay for a maid, stuff like us we don't even have the ability to do it. And I never complained about having 9 children. Cause I like my grandma told me when I had my first child, I was 14 years old and I was screaming and hollering when I went in labor. When I got to the hospital, the people said we're gonna put her in a wheelchair. She said no, she gonna walk. And I was screaming and hollering, like, what is wrong with this lady? She tried to kill me. She said, nah, you wasn't screaming and hollering when you got them. So you better shut up and stop screaming and hollering now. And that's the last time somebody had to tell me that. Okay? I learned that lesson at 14 years old. You got a choice. You lay down, you bend over, you squat, you do the froggy, you do all that good stuff to get them churn. You made a choice. You pushed them out because there were other options. Not saying that you should explore them, but it's the truth. Because clearly after the first, second, third, fourth, when you didn't think that keep having babies was going to keep that ninja, because he was the same, seemed like the whole time. So you had to have those children because you wanted those kids, because I know it wasn't for him. So why don't complain about your children? You make your children feel like a burden when they get old enough. They see them videos like, was I a burden on my mama? You got to think about how the things that you say may affect your children. Them children may look back at them videos and be like, dang, we made her more sad than happy. And maybe that's why she took us everywhere in the world. Every time you turn around, she waking us up bright and early in the morning. We can't even sleep in because she feel like we supposed to be at every theme park in Florida because she don't want to deal with us. You got to think about the way some children may feel sometimes. It's awesome that you take your babies all over the place. Lord knows, I wish I had the capabilities to do it. I ain't even finna front nor flex. I don't give it, but I love to be in their company. But if I stayed in Florida, you like I said, you got everything working for you. You stay in places your children is something always to do. You have a sister that do hair. Let's just talk about everything that's working good for you. You got money. And that can pay for nannies, maids, and all that. You got your sister do hair, so your hair can stay done all the time. Your little girl hair can stay done all the time. Your little boy, you getting him a YouTube channel, so he gonna get his own little check. Like everything working for you. It's no way that man still has so much power over your situation. And like you say, he broke, he a bum, you pay all the bills. So help me understand. Help us help you. Help us help you. Because at this point, I just don't get it. Help us help you. You the man and the woman in the relationship. You need a Dino, go buy one. They sell them. Now, you have total control over them. So you can control how fast or slow they go. You know what I'm saying? You can make them hit the spot every time. You ain't got your rose girl, get you one. It's the best grade, Okay, back on track. But, it's other stuff you can do. It just seemed like, like I said, you want to be a victim or you don't. You got to help us understand where you at. You can, because action's going to always speak louder than words. That's in every aspect of your life. Action's going to always speak louder than anything you say out your mouth. You say you ain't no victim, but you act real victimish. I'm just saying, in my opinion now. And don't try to say, they ain't got no money, they can't speak of me. The hell you say? The hell you say? Because most of the broke people don't went through what you're going through. Most of the rich people, too, they ain't gonna rich to even care about a ninja leaving a stand. Only reason why they care about somebody leaving because they want to make sure they ain't taking half of what they got with them. That's the only reason. Don't think because you put yourself out here like you say to be content. So, I try to not to make nobody my content, but this situation just was something to speak on because I'm a woman too with a whole bunch of kids and I went through a lot with a ninja. Girl, you gotta come on now. You gonna put on for us women. You gotta put on, baby. You ain't putting on right now, baby. You a victim head ass at this point, girl. You ain't putting on for us. You do not represent Black women with a lot of children. Let me be the first to go ahead and say that. She does not represent Black women with a whole bunch of children. She is not our spokesperson. We do not feel her. Okay. Let me go ahead and put that out there. She's one of a kind. The hell. Like, I just ain't, this ain't that. But what is y'all opinion on? Any of y'all got any opinions on it? Gam, I know you do. You still here? I heard you at Gam did an amazing live on last night too. That's what made me. When I woke up this morning, I seen a video where she said, what made me go live. She said, she did a short. She said when she had her child, somebody mentioned to her that her life is no longer her own. She said tonight she struggled with it. Girl, 7 kids later, you ain't just realize when he told you that with the first child, that's the way it was, and it was gonna be that way forever with the other ones. What the hell you talking about tonight? How that oldest child is like 14? My opinion is it's just a dramatic mess. Exactly. Very, very. And like I said, she capitalizing off it real bad. Well, real good. I ain't gonna say real bad because hey, get your money, sis. Run that bag up. Get your money, sis. I mean those views and those. Oh, he 15. Exactly. So if somebody told you that 15 years ago, you done had 6 more kids since him. How tonight, 15 years later, you struggle with the fact that your life is no longer yours? Now, see, if somebody told you that 15 years ago and it took you 15 years to grasp it, there you go. There go another one of them indiscretions that's on you. That's more, you the problem. Because all the main sacrifices start with the first. The first child is the one who teach you how to be a mother. The first child is the one who usually go through the worst aspects of your life with you. That first one. That's why, we love all our children the same, but that first one always hold a special part because that first one usually comes along at a time when you're most broken. And you finally first feel how it is to love somebody more than you love yourself. Or somebody to give you something to live for. At first, that's that first initial feeling when you have that first child. But then as they grow older, you take your life back. You be like, hell, wait a minute now. You starting to, branch off on your own. I got to take some of my life back for me. But that very first one, so baby, that concept, that ain't took 15 years. I think she on some kind of rich ones, of course, because she egged out too much for me. Yeah, I just think, a lot of it, y'all, to be honest, can I be honest with y'all? Let's keep it gangster. I don't think a lot of it be true. And I'm going to say that to say this. Baby, when she said she'd rather him live than her, I knew she was different. Okay? You about crazy. Girl, bye. That thing must go straight in and come out the top of her head. He must put that thing in and jiggle the back of her throat from the bottom. But I got the magic touch. Everything I touch. Y'all know. That sounded roots. I'm just saying that the hell. Baby, when she said, yeah, that's a no-go. I will hope she not on that though, Britt, because I doubt it because she breastfeed her baby and all that. So I doubt it's that. I think it's more of if it's a drug of choice, I think it's clout. Because you got to understand the position of a gambler. When you say that you can gamble away thousands of dollars, it ain't like you making, $1 million a month. I think the addiction is clout because people so invested. You understand? People so invested. So when you can just put out anything crazy, you don't care how it make you or your family look, you're gonna put it out because people gonna grab it and feed into it. I guess that's what people do when content creating is their main source of income. That's all they do. They don't go to other jobs, outside jobs. I think they lose themselves within that. That's why I think that saying all money ain't good money come in. You know, money is it ain't money. It's not that money is the root of all evil. The love of it. It's the root of all evil. And I think this is one of those situations because she don't care who she put on Front Street about it. She don't care what she exposed when it come to getting it. Gambling is the drug. That's the only thing that make her seem happy. Exactly. Exactly. That's the only thing that makes it seem like that's when she the happiest. When she in the casino. And that's why I said the issues are bigger than I think even she's willing to talk about, but they bigger than what she putting out. And that's what I said. Who's to say what he feel that her shortcomings is? Because he ain't gonna never do a video on it. Who's to say what her mama? Because the mama only gonna say but so much. And I think it's because she feel like if she say too much, she in a position where she could try to sue her or, put a muzzle on her. But I feel like if you can come out and expose everything bad about that lady, she can return the favor. But she's a mother too. So she probably just in a mother mindset. Like, that's my child. I ain't gonna never do her like she do me. I'm gonna let God handle her. But at the same time, she need to pull back off her mama. I don't care. Whatever, and I can't make her, of course, that's her life. But I just feel like, in my opinion, she need to pull back off her mama. Leave that lady alone. That lady over there making salmon bites with her son. That lady over there cooking. She trying to build her own content to live out the rest of her life happy. Let your mama be happy, bro. Stop trying to smear your mama character out. Everybody in the world who character you can smear, baby. It ain't a good look to choose the person that you choosing to smear all over the internet in the worst way is your mama. Now that ninja, that's coming. People talk about their relationships all the time, but bro, to try to smear your mama and try to break her character down or break her down, like, yeah, not cool. Not cool at all. And you be on here, that be. Like, anybody that respect that, bro, you need to check yourself at the door because you ridiculous. You could say, even if you got to say what you say or say how you felt as a child or what you went through as a child, bro, you ain't got to call your mama the B word. That ain't no respect. That ain't no woman. That ain't no random person in the street. That lady carried you. You fed off her breast, probably. Like, even if she not perfect, bro, nobody is. But for you to get out here and call it all out her name, weaponize her, weaponize the fact that what happened to her as a child, like, bro, you vicious. You vicious. Just a stomach full of deception. Yeah. Shut up, Mika. See, I told you, calm yourself down and watch what you say. Excuse me, y'all. Retract that last statement. Yeah, I just don't. I don't like nobody playing with their mama though. For real. And check the last statement, y'all. I'll be doing too much. You know, retract that last statement. I shouldn't have said that. God damn it. I said it now. Hell, I said what I said. But hopefully y'all ain't hear it. I said it a little low, but if you did, okay, well, so what? I said it. It wasn't nice. I'm sorry. I take it back. No, I don't. I do take it back. Yeah, I should have said that. That wasn't nice. I'm not a mean person at all. Y'all know. I'm not. I'm just pissed off. I don't like people talking about their mama crazy. And it's only because I lost mine. It ain't only because I lost mine. It's because with losing mine, I learned the lesson that she not going to always be around. I learned the lesson that the one that you think, because a lot of people take their mamas for granted. Their mamas and daddies because they think they're going to always be here with them. They're not. One day God going to need them back, man. Cherish them. Even if y'all had a rough start. It ain't about how you start. It's about how you finish. You understand? Make the entrance, make the exit grand. Choose to love despite of. Because people, a lot of people have to love you through your indiscretions too. It's a lot of stuff you as a human, we all as humans do that's messed up that people love us anyway. But a lot of us don't stand ourselves in the mirror and self-reflect on the stuff that we may be doing to people. Because sometimes people love you too much to tell you what you're doing wrong. And sometimes you do stuff and you know it's wrong, but you feel like they're supposed to accept it anyway. Because you feel like you're so high and mighty that everybody's supposed to accept the mental abuse that you give them or the lack of love that you give them or the way that you are empty out you'll go take energy from other people and don't give none back. But they love you so much, they just want to be in your presence, so they endure, even your children sometimes. You know, sometimes we break our children before anybody in the world can break them. But at the end of the day, be receptive of saying that. That's why I said, she got to be, she need to be open to listening to what her mama got to say. Like, and if her mama still saying no, she didn't do it, maybe she didn't do it. She done went through so much trauma in her life with her husband and whatever else she going on. It may have never happened. Sometimes, as children, we create stories in our head and we can carry them on into adulthood, really thinking that they happened before. Because one thing about children, they mysterious. A lot of stuff that they say is true, but sometimes, like I sit here and hear my baby, she be on this iPad, she be talking about situations that she never been in. Sometimes she have dreams, right? And she wake up and she'll be like, "Mama, you didn't save me." And I'll be like, "What?" I'll be like, "Save you from what? What you talking about?" And she'll tell me about what happened in her dream. And I'll be like, "Girl, that was a dream. It wasn't real." You feel what I'm saying? It wasn't real. But if I allow her to carry that memory, it's still in her memory bank. She'll remember it. So had I not addressed it quickly to tell her it was a dream, and maybe something that she grew up and thought that really happened. And it never even happened. This is just what I'm saying. Like, when you're going through traumas and you're going through a lot, stop trying to deflect and push off on your mom. Your mama didn't even deserve for you to bring all this stuff up. You mad at your man. And because you got mad at your husband, you threw your mama in the equation and started bashing her. And boy, when she said oh Lord, when she said that he put his hands on her mama, oh Lord, are you still laying up with him, Jesus? Baby, these people definitely wild different, baby. You bust, oh baby, you hit my mama. So singing and flower bringing, if my burger alarm starts ringing. Oh, baby, you hit my mama. Oh no, Lord. Baby, it would have been so over. It'd have been so over then. It would have never been another day after that. But to each his own. Can't tell people how to love. Can't tell people how to live their life. But baby, that would have been the end of that right there. I mean, end of that. Completely. Capiche. My mom would have never had to see you with her child. So you don't think that that's something that lady got to carry? You don't think that's something that lady could have jumped on the internet before she finally actually said it? You don't think before then she could have used that a long time ago to capitalize off of? People would have loved to hear that before now. That lady could have been capitalizing. I'm very quite sure it's probably more stories just like that lady just chose not to come on here and smear her daughter. But yeah, that lady could have used that a long time ago. And people be like, what? She probably could have destroyed you from the beginning with that. Had she led with that when you first started on social media? She probably could have put that to a halt right then to know that you was even the type of woman that would let your husband hit your mama in the head with something and you still be with her. See what I'm saying? So we have to look at it from every angle of this. That at this point, I don't think nobody innocent, but I just feel, in my opinion, it could be fixed. Thank you so much, Miss Diamond D. I appreciate you. I just think it could be fixed. It ain't got to be this deep. As far as just keep coming over here capitalizing off down to your mom. Baby, it's so much. Baby, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's start selling back the ebooks, baby. Let's stop. Leave your mom alone, baby. And now you keep on doing what you got to do with your hubby, because he ain't talking back. He want to keep being the one to keep taking it. We rather you do him than your mom. For real. We prefer you stop doing either, because it's just the same thing with him. Ain't nothing changed. Seems like every time y'all break up, it's he done the exact same thing. We wanted to hear about it the first time, and we still listen to the last 1,000 too, but it was just, it had more effect the first time we heard, but he's still the same person that he was. You ain't said nothing different from the very first time that you first exposed him years ago. He's still doing the exact same thing. So it's just like, just let us know. Can we expect this every 3 months? Okay, so we're just already jotted down. We can put it on our calendar. Okay, let's go watch her, y'all. Today he finna flip out and he finna take her energy. He finna not be there for the churn. He finna be in the casino 5 o'clock in the morning. He finna depend on her for everything. Let me tell y'all something about my husband. My husband don't know what size clothes he wear. Okay. My husband don't know what size unders he wear. My husband ain't never filled out an application. My husband has never had to do anything like that. As a wife, I take pride in doing that. That is not a burden to me. Because of hell, I feel like if I let him do it, he gonna do it wrong anyway. I take pride in doing that kind of stuff for my husband. That ain't a burden. If you could do it from the casino, fill out the goddamn AAA thing, and let him, how did that ruin your whole day? Because he asked you to fill out an AARP thing. You see what I'm saying, y'all? I'd be like, okay, cool. When I finish doing what I'm doing right now, when I go sit down to eat, I'll go ahead and fill it out. I ain't finna stop right now doing what I'm doing to do it. But when I get a little free time in the middle of gambling, you know, I'll fill it out and send it to you. But it would not have ruined my day. This is what I'm saying about her allowing him to have too much control over her. Why did that steal your energy? Why does he have this kind of control anyway? That's ridiculous. He wouldn't ruin my whole day because he asked me to fill out a AAA thing because his tire flat. Now, I would have automatically took longer because he got the churn, baby. Yeah. No, because I'm going to be scared you're going to probably try to say, or call me back and be like, hey, they came and fixed my tire. Can you come on home with the churn? So, nah, I would have extended it, but it would have got done. It wouldn't have moved me. It wouldn't have messed up my day. Like I said, he'd have been sitting home mad. I wouldn't care. I'd just stop answering my phone. I told you I'm going to do it. If it ain't no emergency, don't keep calling me. Thank you so much, Miss Brenda Hood. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Don't keep calling me. You know what I'm saying? But it wouldn't have ruined my day. It would definitely have not. Here, eat it, baby. Yes, baby, you can have them. Yeah. You're so welcome. I love you.
I love you too, Mama.
Okay. You know, it wouldn't have ruined my whole day. Because he asked me to fill out a AAA thing because his tire flat. You know what I'm saying? Then, but he said I can't drive his truck no more. The hell you say? You up in my house and if I got keys. If I get a hold of them keys, I'm going to jump in and I paid for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I just be mother. Where your mindset at? What you mean? I paid for it. It ain't never a time in your short leg of life you going to tell me I ain't driving something I paid for. Straight cash. You don't got that kind of power. What you, brokey? You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of stuff I be saying. You ain't got that kind of power, brokey. I brought it. I wouldn't even have to repeat that to y'all. He said I can't drive his truck. Because this just doesn't exist. You can't tell me I can't drive something I brought. And we living in the same house. Kiki, you so funny. You so funny. How about y'all go lay down? Go lay down, baby. Because clearly you sleepy. You need a nap, Tutu. But y'all, I have enjoyed y'all. May your today be better than yesterday. May your tomorrow be better than today. Know that every day that God blows that breath in your body, you're one step closer to your season. Don't fumble yourself worrying about the world. And welcome to all the new subscribers. I love you all. And I'm out.